What's good, bro? So tell me how the other day, my homie Juice, that's the homie right there. He hits me up. He basically tells me about, one of our homies who hit us up, and he's basically asking Juice for advice because he asked a girl out for coffee, and she told him one of the many bullshit excuses that women love to tell men, which is that she told him, "Well, I'm not dating right now," which of course is bullshit because there's no such thing. Well, what is this, like fucking duck season? Your vagina's open one season and closed yet? That shit is bullshit. And the point of this video, the point of this video is to break down exactly how bitches be lying. They be lying their asses off. I don't know if you've ever noticed, but when it comes to any situation where a female has to admit to something that could possibly make her look bad or look immoral, women always bullshit. They always lie, and even when they do tell the truth, it always comes with a clause like, "Oh yeah, I fucked that guy, but I didn't even really like him," and it blah 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 bullshit. The only time you could possibly get them to maybe tell the truth in that situation is if you totally make it clear that you're not gonna judge her, and even then, she's still gonna play politician. Oh yeah, here's another thing too. Is this kind of reminds me of my first breakup story. The first girl who ever dumped me, the first and only girl who ever dumped me when I was really young. I was 13. And alright, look, long story short, I would just make out the bitch, and I didn't really know where else to progress. She clearly wanted it to progress somewhere, but I was just standing around, two kids making out, and the shit got old. She eventually wanted more, and my brain wasn't even at that point. But here's the thing though. When I had met that girl, I had I had success. This was after my transformation. This was after I was already reading shit. I was already like, wow, this is something that you can get good at. So when she broke up with me, I made a big decision. I made the decision to basically destroy any chance I had with her again by asking her what I did wrong. And from the get go, I knew that this shit right here it's like the instant vagina dryer. It's like a chick does some shit and you just go, what do I do wrong? But I really wanted to know. I wanted to know on some strategic shit. I was like, listen, if I fuck this up, if she dumped me, I'm not about to cry. It's literally like the first girl I ever got. I just want to know what I did wrong strategically so I don't make that same mistake with the next girl. And I actually asked her this, and I told her honestly, and I said, listen, don't try to feel bad for me. Don't try to like cover it up or like make yourself or like say, oh no, it was me or any of that type of shit. Just tell me honestly so that I actually don't make not because I'm trying to make it up to you or whatever the case, just because I don't make the same mistake in the future. I said that and I literally begged her to just be honest, to just say like what it was I did that killed the attraction, because ultimately that's what it really comes down to. Whenever chicks give an excuse when it comes to breakups, oh, I broke up with him because he was a mama's boy or he was hairy or he 99% of the time, it's none of that shit. Bitch, you never had a problem when you hooked up with him. But when the attraction drops, now suddenly it's because of that thing or because I'm trying to find myself or whatever number of bullshit cases. So I go to her, I ask her, I beg her, I tell her, no ego, it's just for me, it's a strategic thing. So I don't fuck up again in the future with the next girl. And you know what she did? She still wouldn't tell me. She still wouldn't tell me. Even despite all the begging, she was still just playing it off like, oh, no, 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 it's because of this. Even with me begging, even with me saying, yo, I'm not trying to get back with you, all that shit, she still refused to say the truth. So ultimately, man, if you're looking for a girl to tell you the truth with her words when it comes to anything where she has to break bad news, I'm telling you right now, you need to always look at her with a side eye. Look at the motions, not the words. Look at the actions, not the words. Well, listen to what the woman does and how she communicates body language wise before the words. The words is just an afterthought, I'm telling you. So for our homie in that situation, she basically is at the point where she's just not attracted to him. So he needs to either cool off, and try again later, or even better yet, cool off and date some other girls and make that shit clear to her to where it's like, oh, okay, no, it's cool. Like, I'm not butthurt or anything. You're going out, you're living your life again. Then maybe next time you ask her out for coffee, but you don't do it in a super duper pressurized way. Maybe you even do it platonically. You say, we're going to go out for platonic coffee. And then when you actually get her there, then you put the fucking moves on her. But right now, she's The dynamic is in a dynamic where she thinks you're hitting on her and she's not interested. So you're gonna have to check her ego by kind of backing off a bit or fucking some other bitches. Either way, it just kills me because guys, we're so logical, so we take that shit to heart. Dudes, they hear the words, they're like, yeah, man, she broke up with me because I was blah blah blah, and then they take that into the next relationship thinking, okay, if I just do blah blah blah, then I won't have that problem. And most of the time it is not the reason that she tells you. 99.99999% of the time, if a girl does not see you, she breaks up with you, it's almost always because of the attraction waning. That's it. That's the only reason. Anything else that this bitch tells you is fucking, it's nonsense, bro.